Hello, Michael Bull here with the Commercial Real Estate Show. We're at RECon15 in Las Vegas. We have Lori Kilberg with us. She is President 2015 of the National CRE Network. She's also a real estate attorney with Hartman Simons. It's headquartered in Atlanta. Lori, how's the show going? You guys having a good time?
It is so busy. I think this is the busiest show I've been to that I can remember, certainly post-recession.
You had a great party, too, on the roof there at Paris.
Thank you very much. Difficult to do that and get to a breakfast meeting at 7:30 the next morning. but you know, I'm trying to pace myself now, so We'll see.
Oh, that's great. And then you were moderating a panel. You were introducing a panel earlier. You've been around here talking to everybody. What are one of the main themes that you're hearing from retail and real estate people today in the marketplace at this event this year in 2015?
Well, you know, it's all about the omnichanneling and how you capture the money that is coming in through the internet rather than the bricks and mortar, and how do landlords and tenants deal with that in their commercial leases. But we introduced a tremendous panel that CRE and ICSC worked on. Kristen Miller from JLL was the moderator. We had Jody McLean, the very recently appointed CEO of Edens. Lynn Kirby, who is the CEO of Beauty Brands, who was formerly the CEO of Ulta and took Ulta from 50 to over 300 stores, and probably will be doing the same with Beauty Brands. And then Colette English-Dixon with Prudential. And they were talking about how to deal with the internet. I mean, everybody here is talking about how to deal with the internet. It's not going away. In fact, one of the things, Michael, I was showing you before is in the stores, the tenants, the retailers are handing out coupons for their customers to then go online and get 20% off online purchases. So they're taking them from the stores.
That's amazing. You think, well, maybe some stores in the old days were like, we wouldn't even want you using the internet in here. Well, now they're giving them a coupon to go online.
Well, they understand that expands their sales. So they can get them in the stores, they can sell them through the stores, and then they can continue that shopping experience when the customer goes home and is back on their computer. So they're shopping there, they're shopping from home, and it only increases their sales, but they're using the real estate of the developer, of the landlord, the owner, to increase sales, and the owner gets no percentage of that sales because there's no way to account for them. That's a huge issue, and we're just hearing so much about that here.
Well, that's interesting because I was in a sporting goods store recently, went in, I thought I'd walk out. They walked me over to a kiosk, walked me to a screen, and get me online, and I buy it online. I'm like, well, why'd I come to the store? He looks at me, I don't know why you did, sir. But
Well, you know, and they're saying to pull the millennials in. They want that store experience. They want that personal experience. They want to try on the makeup. They want to try on the clothing. Whether they purchase them at the store or not is another question. So you have to work through that omni-channel. You have to work through the internet, work through the store, and it's something that is evolving minute by minute, and everybody is trying to figure out how to get a handle on that.
Well, let's talk about CRE. You're the national president. What are your main initiatives this year?
Well, we are extremely busy at CRE, and one of the main things we're working on this year is our benchmark study. Every 5 years, starting in 2005, CRE has done a study of success and satisfaction of women in commercial real estate, measuring compensation levels, measuring satisfaction levels, promotion, retention, and comparing that to their male counterparts. So we do this in conjunction with MIT, who has prepared a survey that we send out to all the trade associations, and we get thousands and thousands of results, which we compile, and that informs our programming. How do we achieve parity with women in our industry? And you will find that there is still a huge gap in compensation. There is still a huge gap in terms of promotions, in terms of retention of women. We're losing a lot of senior level women who are coming up from the mid-levels to the upper levels and then leaving.
And that's really interesting when it comes to retail, right?
Yes. Yeah, and in retail especially, the demographic is 80% of retail shoppers are women. And yet we don't have women in those executive levels who understand how that all works. I mean, it seems crazy to me. Doesn't it seem crazy to you?
It does. It seems like it's the women that are in the malls or in the shopping centers. And so when you have these results, so do you then manage that from both sides, maybe help the women understand where they can improve to have parity, and also with the employers to kind of understand where women can add value to leadership?
Yeah, absolutely, because the employers are not intentionally discriminating. I think we've gone past that part where they say, no, we don't want a woman in that position. It used to be the case. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think somehow the women are just not getting up there, and they're not consciously trying to figure out how to bridge that gap. How to get women from the middle management positions up to the upper level positions in that company. And there are so many ways to do that, but they have to be aware of the issue and then seek ways to remedy it. And CRE is here to help. I mean, we've got the research, we've got the tools. We want our members to understand how to advance up, and we want their companies they work for to help them to understand how to help them to do that, because that benefits everyone.
That's true. And then, in case you didn't know, CRE also allows men, right?
Oh, of course. We encourage anyone who believes that we can improve the commercial real estate industry by advancing the achievements of women is a welcome member of CRE.
Lori Kilberg, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much, Michael. Always a pleasure.
Michael Bull, RECon15. This is the Commercial Real Estate Show. The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Bull Realty Commercial Advisors, a great place to do business. Visit bullrealty.com. RealNex, a comprehensive and powerful suite of commercial real estate tools at an incredibly low price. Visit realnex.com. That's REALNEX. Xceligent, the resource professionals use for commercial real estate information. Visit xceligent.com. That's XCELIGENT. Commercial Search, the source to market and source available properties for sale or lease. Visit commercialsearch.com. For more information on these great companies, or for additional videos, podcasts, or articles, visit CREshow.com.